get right to it. Look. No introductions, no interruptions. When I roll into functions, just know that it's tucked in, like I wore a tux in. Say hello to Justin. Justin for making something out of nothing. Mama told me I'm a star. Them haters said I wasn't. Now I'm looking at a mugging from a V-dozen shrugging. Feeling like McLovin, I'm becoming a conundrum. These dum-dums forgot where I come from. There's nothing that we run from. BK, niggas know the status. Got like 2 spots in the top 3 rappers. It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper. We were just listening to a snippet of Jim Jones' new record, where he's talking about remind them who you are. He has a Harlem record out right now. And Cam was kind of going in on Jim on Monday. We didn't really get to speak on it. His claims that Jim is not from Harlem and
he was never one of those guys. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's a whole lot of shit. How do y'all feel about this Jim and Cam shit?
I feel like, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, they created something that the world loved. Diplomats, everybody loved that group. I felt like they could have kept that in-house.
Well, apparently they couldn't because, like I said before, that question that Cam asked 50 about getting Jim to come perform at his concert or 5 Borough tour, whatever it was, right?
With Jim
as a friend.
And Jewels showed up.
And Jewels. As a friend, I wouldn't have asked that question. I've asked this question plenty of times throughout the years. Are Cam and Jim really friends? I don't know. Because the shit that they do to each other is just like, I don't get it. Like it doesn't seem like they're really friends. You know what I mean?
And it goes back years, because at one point I think Cam sued Jim Jones.
Never heard of that.
The Diplomat logo, because I guess Cam actually owns it, and then other people were using it for their projects.
Did he sue him, or did he send him a cease and desist?
No, it was a lawsuit. I remember even back when me and Jim were cool back in the day, like I did a few interviews with him. I think, Cam's playing the suing game, and we got to go through this, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's been fractured for 15 years, I think.
Yeah.
It's not like this is new. This might be new to some people, but they haven't been cool with each other forever.
What bothers me with the situation is that when CAMRON says that, Jim was a fan, we used him basically for his house because I couldn't take girls, my grandmother was strict, Jim Jones had the free crib. But then how can someone you describe like that become an integral part of your movement?
Of course, it's a dig at Jim, but horse and carriage. But when it comes to Jimmy, my name's me too. Like, we not gonna do that right now, Killer. Like, we not gonna say that now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You guys been repping Harlem forever. Now all of a sudden he's not from Harlem. It's a bit contradictory when you hear stuff like that, and it's like, well, why didn't you say this before? Why wasn't it Harlem, Bronx? We here. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like
we didn't hear that.
Even him saying that BMF or whoever chased them to the beach or whatever the case is, like, we didn't need to know that, man. Like,
I actually heard that story from Blue Da Vinci like 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
What was it over?
From what Blue told me back in the day was they were at some club in Miami and Jim was wilding out, spraying champagne bottles.
No, he said they were. And
Jim
they were? Was walking
okay, sorry, you're right, yeah. 20-year-old story, I probably, I guess, They got sprayed, and then that caused a riot situation, but they didn't know who BMF was at the time. They didn't realize how deep they were, and he was also saying how in Miami they had homes, and they had choppers and all types of shit, so it was potentially turning into a deadly situation.
Right.
So that's what I heard 20 years ago.
When was the first time they publicly went live with their beef?
Pause.
Yeah, Paul, that's a major one, bro. That's a major one.
Wow.
That's a major one. That's a major.
You
That's
really
a
gotta
major.
pause your way out of that.
Kane-
We all know what
Kane
you're
went live with
People
their
are
beef.
using this. No Diddy.
That's crazy, bro.
No, but when we
Pass me the water, no Diddy. Huh?
You went live with your beef? That's crazy, bro.
But when did they go public with their feud, and around what time that was?
I think the first
That's a
time that
long
we
time
saw
ago.
a glimpse of it was the 50 thing.
No, it
was before that.
Before that.
It was before
Yeah.
that. Now, what I'm trying to figure.
Sorry to interrupt
Yeah.
you, but the fact that 50 could get Jim and Jewels on stage with him shows how fractured they already were.
Yeah.
Right,
If they were tight knit, that would have never happened.
Yeah.
right.
No, the lawsuits were happening. This was before Vlad TV, so that had to be maybe around 2006,
2006.
maybe 2007.
Wow.
How did that go, though?
I don't know. You know how these lawsuits, they stretch out for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was for using the Dipset logo.
right. Because remember, there was other Dipset members as well. There was
El Rail, 40 Cal.
40 Cal, yeah. Like
Now,
all
what
the-
year you
Rider.
said?
maybe 2006, 2007.
Now, this goes back to what I was thinking. Jim Jones balling.
Yeah.
2007.
Yeah.
Now he got this next hot record. They feuding again. It seems as if every time Jim Jones gets some momentum,
Nah,
some
I
beef
wouldn't
happens.
say. I wouldn't say so because I remember seeing the balling video and being like, "Oh, Cam's there."
Okay, it was the
So
video.
there was something. There was something that happened before that had me like, "Oh shit, okay, Cam's in the video." Something happened before that, but again, you know, when this type of shit gets publicized, you start hearing this back and forth, like all this drama, and I don't know how to take it seriously. You know what I mean? Because we've seen them, you know, split up and mend and split up and mend and split up. And
But when
like-
do we really see them mend like that?
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of mending over there.
Like
to be
they-
honest.
why would you
just-
do a versus?
No, that's business. That was all business.
Versus, I mean, business or not, there's certain Beatles members that wouldn't be caught, well, that would not do reunions or would not do certain things just because, you know, even MC Serch sat here and said, you know, they offered a whole bunch of money for him and Pete Nice to do a show together, and he turned it down. So
But he just did one like recently with him.
really,
They reunited.
Oh shit.
So
Well, that's that. That's that. I
Pass
guess.
the mic or something
I guess
like
there
that.
is a price.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
MC Serch is a liar on top of it.
Oh, wow.
Unreliable.
Wow.
I interviewed him, and then he created this whole false narrative after the fact. You know, that I somehow tricked him, and I didn't do what I told him I would do, and shit like that. And yeah, I don't like MC Serch.
Uh-oh.
Kane told me the same thing.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Why y'all looking at me? That's it's y'all experience, okay?
I didn't have that experience with
I'm
him
just
either,
saying,
so like I don't
come
know.
on, man.
I was cool with Serch up until that point. We did an interview went great. And then, like, what happened was he was pushing some sort of hip hop book or something like that. And I told him, if we do the interview, he said, "Oh, can you promote the book in the links, you know, in the description?" And I said, "Sure." It was like a GoFundMe or whatever else. Now, the GoFundMe didn't take off, and he somehow blamed me for it not taking off. But I did what I was supposed to do.
Right.
So he suddenly was like, "Yeah, Vlad tricked me. He didn't do the link. Don't listen to Vlad interviews. Listen to Drink Champs instead." All right. I'm like, "No, that's lame. Like, I did what I was supposed to do. It's not my fault. You know, people weren't feeling the project. It's not my fault. You know." But
Well, I love a white man beef. Let's keep going with this
Oh,
one.
Whoa, that was crazy. That was wow.
I give you my heart. I give it all to you. All of my heart to you.
That's okay, Peter.
Yeah.
Never take life for granted.
I give you my heart.
Shit real.
All to you. All of my heart to you. Keep me close, yeah.
I got issues for what I've been through, but then again, if I give you my all, it's genuine. You ain't never lived a life if you never took a loss. If I die tonight, everything I ever own, you can take it all. Put my pain in this music until the song hurting. Ever gave your heart to the wrong person? If I love you, just keep it tall with me. And in return, you get rewards from me. 5-star dinners, shopping sprees and long trips. Booked a short stay with your bae in the A and gave a long